Oh, sorry guys. Hold on. Woo. All right. Oh, shite. Morgan. Anyways, welcome back to another day. Plan on doing more of this. So, yeah, later on, if this becomes popular, y'all are interested, I will actually start uploading or trying to do a intro video, I guess. Anyways, so this morning I am in the process of making some soda ash, and all that did was it entailed taking, you take some baking soda, just regular baking soda, put it in a pan like that. There's a little bit, or however much you need. Set your oven to about 200 degrees Fahrenheit, and you're gonna put it in the oven for about. Really? Oh yeah, those are my VA appointments. Danke. Oh. Yeah, I'm recording. Yeah, recording. Say hi. No? Okay. Yeah? Anyway, so, yeah, put it in the oven for about 2 hours, or more if you put in like a whole box of baking soda. And, you're trying to release all the carbon dioxide off of your baking soda. And that will make soda ash. And what I'm doing is I'm going to be adding that to some borax later on, so then we can refine gold. I'm going to show you two different ways to refine gold. Well, to get excess metals off your gold, because I've been doing panning. I do have an eBay store, and I sell gold that I pan periodically. And we're also going to be making some stannous chloride, and that requires us getting some tin, which I'm going to use an old sterno fuel thing, and you're just going to remove all your excess stuff, wash it out, whatever you need to do, and we're going to melt this down, cut it up into bits, or sand it. If you wanted to go quicker, you can sand it. And then we're going to add it to hydrochloric acid and melt it down. If you powder it, if you sand it, you make it into a powder, it will go very quick, and then your stannous chloride will be ready to go. And stannous chloride is very important for any person who refines gold using nitric acid and hydrochloric acid mix, or also known as aqua regia, because you want to make sure that you have dropped all of your gold and precious metals out of your acid mix before discarding your acid mix or recycling it, because otherwise you're getting rid of excess metals or excess gold, and you lose out a lot. And for anybody here who does do gold refining on a smaller level, and you're trying to figure out where to sell your gold, I'm going to later on, I will actually leave a link when we get closer to that process, but I'm just going to give you a heads up right now. Look into 3M Gold Refining. They are a Canadian company. Canada does have more strict regulations on how much you're allowed to profit off of gold or precious metals, and that helps protect small and buyer or sellers like myself, so you get a better deal. Usually on 1 ounce gold bar, I can send it to 3M Gold Refining, and I'll get, depending on how pure it is, on 24 karat gold, if I don't drop the lead and stuff like that. So say it's like 99.5%, 24 karat. I mean, I'll get usually around between $850 and $900 per 12 ounce or per 1 ounce gold bar. Unlike if I go around here to like jewelers or to pawn shops or anywhere else, you know, they're only going to give you like $400, $500, and even if you sell it on eBay, you're only going to get not even 700 because people are cheap. People want that nice logo. They want, you know, that buffalo stamp and all that other stuff. So we're not well protected, but you get a very good deal from them. And what you do is you send it to them in a prepaid envelope that they send you, and then they do a test quality, and then they send you a check. If you accept the check, you cash it. If you don't accept the check, you send it back. They send you back your bar. Simple as that. Oh, and they also send you a letter when they send the check of your test quality, how pure it was and everything. And that letter is yours to keep. So that way you can use that as your basis to resell the bar to somebody else if you want to. But anyways, we're going to stop it here. I'm going to load another video later showing, you know, me sanding this down. And a couple other things. Oh, but before we do go, make sure you have a clean, dry container to put your soda ash in. And make sure if you need to, you make, like especially if you're a chemist like myself, and I'll show you what I mean. I do a lot of Damadiol. Yeah. Okay, so I do a lot of different projects between growing plants, refining gold, you name it, I pretty much do it. Melting computer chips down, things of the sort. My area is kind of in disarray right now, but you can pretty much see I do a lot. So if you have a large selection, make sure that everything gets properly labeled, your acids, so that way you do not get confused, because what we're going to be using is that soda ash and borax is what you use for a type of refining, just like you would for precipitating your gold. This is just another process. So anyways, come Bella. Let's go ahead and check on this real quick. It doesn't really create a smell either, so you don't have to really worry about ventilation. All that's coming off is carbon dioxide. And if you got little ones running around the house, make sure that you keep them away from that, so then they don't get hurt. So like I said, when we come back, when I come back, I'll be showing you how to sand, clean, and make it stannous chloride using tin. And then we're going to be putting it in this bottle. I'll be changing out the lid. That lid is not meant for any kind of acid base. Make sure your bottle is resilient to acid if you're putting an acid in it. so heavy duty glass, or a heavy duty plastic. I do have some other bottles. If you do have bottles like this that have old labels on it, like, but would be able to withstand an acid, this would be perfect for stannous chloride. Actually, you know what? There's no more valerian. Actually, I'm gonna use that one. Screw that. I'll go the other way. So I'm gonna use that bottle. I'm gonna change the label. That'll be my stannous chloride. And I won't need all that tin. I'll just need some and a little bit of hydrochloric acid. And where you get the hydrochloric acid, I'm not suggesting you throw up, because even though it's in your stomach, it's not pure. You can get hydrochloric acid or muriatic acid at your local Lowe's or Home Depot. But it will be labeled as muriatic acid. That is hydrochloric acid. That is what you're looking for. Or you can go to a science store. That's going to be more of a pure, more of a stronger muriatic or hydrochloric acid. Now, usually you're looking for an acid that's around a 33%. If your muriatic acid or your hydrochloric acid is not at a 33% and you can't find one at a 33%, you can order it. Shipping is going to kill you though. You're looking at paying shipping for about $70 because it gets really expensive. So, with that being said, there is ways to, re-distill or re-purify your acid to become stronger. However, if you are not knowledgeable into science and you do not have the equipment, that equipment will almost cost you just as much as that shipping. So, unless you're wanting to learn or wanting to do that, it's better off just to probably buy that pure acid. But you're looking around anywhere between a 29 to a 37% hydrochloric acid is where you're looking. That's about the ballpark that you want to be for a good stannous chloride, or what they call precious metal finding liquid. Or you can just buy it off the internet. Your choice. I like to make my own stuff because I make mine in larger quantities, usually in things like 1 gallons, but I'm just going to make a small amount because I'm only dealing with a very little bit and I already have all my acids that I need. So I'm just going to show you guys how to do it. All right.